Falcon Zero here, and welcome back to my channel. And I have another new video for you today, and this one's kind of already off the radar because it was announced, you know, Banjo's coming into Smash. Woohoo! You know, look at Banjo Kazooie, Smash Brothers. That's really exciting, and I know that it was exciting like 3 months ago, but it's still exciting. But it's just like, what does this mean with Nintendo and Microsoft, and what can they do perhaps in the future for a Banjo Kazooie game? With that, sit back and relax, and let's see if I can entertain you guys for a couple minutes here. You know, it's nice to see when the companies are working together too. Microsoft seems to be all really buddy-buddy with Nintendo, and they seem to have a really good relationship with each other, you know, and some, or not like other people that, like Sony. But it's nice to see them working together, because it's just like, this is a really cool relationship. And, you know, a lot of Nintendo fans have always wanted, you know, Banjo to appear in Smash. He was always on Smash, and why not they make a Banjo 3E game? And yes, it would be Banjo 3E, possibly, but Banjo Nuts and Bolts is definitely not Banjo Kazooie 3, because, well, one, that game was really bad. But, you know, Banjo 3, could they develop it? And could you see that on a Microsoft platform with a cross-play, or not cross-play, but continuously released on a Nintendo? So you have it on Microsoft and you have it on Nintendo's home console. And they would say, huh, Sony, go yourself. I think we could probably see that there, because, you know, that would be really cool. And it doesn't have to necessarily be developed by Rare, although I would kind of like Rare to do that, because although the people at Rare aren't really at Rare anymore, so I don't even know really how you could do. You can even get someone else, maybe get Platonic Games to go do it, since most of them ended up over there who started Rare. But that's a totally different topic. But it would be really nice to see this, you know, relationship with Nintendo and Microsoft release a Banjo Kazooie game on these two platforms. Also, if they did do this game, I would expect them to do some changes into it, as I think it would need some like upgraded just mechanics in it. As you know, Super Mario Odyssey was like a huge upgrade from what the original like Mario Galaxy games were, the Mario 64. Zelda was a huge overhaul. It was now an open world compared to Breath of the Wild. I mean, not Breath of the Wild, compared to Twilight Princess or Ocarina of Time or all the other ones. If you consider that, it was just a huge overhaul, and it was like, it kept the core gameplay, but then they changed some elements. I think Banjo Kazooie also needs that resurgence of just like a new life at it. So I would hope that they would do something to make it new, because Ukulele, I was really looking, you know, I was excited for that game. And when it came out, I was like, I was hit with the nostalgia on that game. I was like, wow, this game is like, it feels just like Banjo Kazooie, and it's got the sarcastic humor. But then it didn't have that spark, you can say, that Banjo Kazooie had. Like, it just didn't have the flair. And I was like, there's just something missing. And I think it wasn't that the game wasn't bad. It was just like, I think it needed to just progress in a way into the future more than sticking with it so much in the past, because it felt like a huge collectathon. And I was like, not that that's bad, but it was just like, maybe you needed to update the game a little bit and go on a different route, kind of like what Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild did, as those were perfect examples of how they've brought the games forward, you know. And I think Banjo Kazooie needs to bring the game forward if they did a Banjo 3E, but not like in the style of Nuts and Bolts, because that was in the bad way forward. But they need to progress it somehow, and I hope if Nintendo and Microsoft did bring this game, they would do something to like progress it. Maybe they just develop it together. Maybe that would be cool too, but that's, again, nor here nor there. With all that being said, though, do you think we can see a Banjo Kazooie crossover between Nintendo and Microsoft being released together, even though it's one of its IPs? And, you know, they even could do some other IPs together too. You know, there's Jet Force Gemini. I really like that game. I don't know if you can see it. I've got it on the wall right there. Got a Jet Force Gemini magazine on the Nintendo Power. I don't think you can see it in the camera right now. I'll show it to you at the end. But, you know, Perfect Dark. I don't know if they would have the licensing to get James Bond back, but it'd be cool to see those games kind of maybe get some kind of overhaul, because Rare made a lot of really good games. But let me know what you think. Do you think we can see a Banjo 3E on the Nintendo Switch and the Xbox One or Xbox Scarlet, if they depending on when that game comes out. But, you know, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please smash that like button there. Consider subscribing if you're not already. Hit the notification bells to stay up to date with these new videos. And like I said, I'm going to show you that little Jet Force Gemini Nintendo Power magazine I got up there. Got him. Oh, yep. See? Jet Force Gemini. Alright, and as always, everyone of YouTube, show me your moves.